Millions of people watched her face change on screen, and said nothing. For years, she didn't either. Now she's talking. And what she's finally admitting is more than most people were prepared to hear. She grew up in Holly Springs, Mississippi, in a home built on faith and very little else. Her parents were devout Christians who believed in hard work, discipline, and God, in that order. From the time she was small, Cassi Davis had two things: a voice that could fill a room, and a belief that her gifts were meant for something bigger than Holly Springs. She chased that belief all the way to Spelman College in Atlanta, one of the most respected HBCUs in the country. A place where she was finally surrounded by women who looked like her, dreamed like her, and pushed like her. But then the college told her she couldn't perform a Christian song at her required recital. Against their guidelines, they said. For Cassi, that wasn't a rule. That was a line. She packed her things and left, one credit short of her degree, because she refused to separate her gift from her God. That decision alone tells you everything about who she is. She came back to Atlanta with no degree and no guaranteed future. But she had Tyler Perry, or rather, Tyler Perry eventually found her. He saw something in her that casting directors kept overlooking, a woman who could make an audience laugh and break their heart in the same breath. The role of Ella Payne in House of Payne didn't just make her famous. It made her family to millions of viewers. For over a decade, she was the warm, sharp, no-nonsense woman holding everything together on screen. Off-screen, she was doing the same thing. Quietly. Without telling anyone why. Fans started noticing something in 2020. Her eye looked different. One side of her face had a subtle droop. Then came the limp, slow at first, then impossible to ignore. Social media filled with speculation immediately. Stroke, they said. Cancer. Something serious she was hiding. The death hoax came next. Someone fabricated a story that she had died of lung cancer. It spread so fast that Tyler Perry had to go on Instagram personally to shut it down, calling her directly, then telling the world she was alive and well. But the questions about what was actually happening never stopped. She finally answered them herself. In a candid podcast interview, Cassi Davis confirmed what viewers had already suspected: she was diagnosed with Bell's palsy in March 2020. A condition that attacks the facial muscles on one side, causing drooping, weakness, a visible asymmetry that no amount of makeup fully conceals. For an actress whose entire instrument is her face, her expressions, her timing, her reactions, this was not a minor inconvenience. This was a direct hit to the thing she had built her entire career on. She said it plainly. It doesn't pain her. But it distracts her every single day. And she told her audience, when God decides to straighten it out, He will. That kind of faith doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from a girl who once walked away from a college degree because she refused to silence her belief. The same woman is still standing. Just a little differently than before. And through all of it, her husband Kerry Patton, her high school sweetheart from 3rd grade, never skipped a beat. They waited 20 years to find each other again. Then married in Las Vegas on a Wednesday. Still do date night every Wednesday. Some people build careers. Cassi Davis built something harder to find. If stories like this stay with you, the real ones behind the spotlight, subscribe. Because courage like this deserves to be seen.